My name is John Martin. I'm a silhouette artist, and I've been doing this for going on 53 years now. But discovered I could do this in 1969. I used to work a lot of craft shows and things, and one of these shows I met Doc McConnell. He was a storyteller and used to be on Prairie Home Companion on the radio years ago, and he told the story, so this is my version of it. I think mine's better than his, but anyway, this story is about a catfish. Anyway, when I was 8 years old, I lived in an old wood frame house out in the country, and we didn't have running water or electricity. You could look up through the shingles and see the stars at night, and you could look through the cracks in the floor and shoot chickens into the house. You could look through the cracks in the boards in the wall and see the dogs out in the yard. There was a 100-acre field behind this house, and at the back of that field was a little creek that flowed to a pond. I went back there fishing. I was about 8 years old, had a little short fishing cane, an old rusty hook. Scratched up earthworm, put on that thing, threw it out in that creek. I hooked the catfish. That catfish was that long. I'm sure glad it didn't get any longer. So I had to get behind a little pine tree to keep him from pulling me in the water. I finally got him up on the hill, had my britches tied up with a piece of rope. I took the rope on my pants and ran through that fish's gills and started dragging him back across the field to the house. I finally got him and put him in a number 2 wash tub, and this fish pumped just enough water on him to get him wet. Every hour or so I'd go by and look in that fish, in that tub at that fish, and he was still breathing. I said, you know, I'm going to turn this whole thing over and see how long he'll live. 2 days went by and he was still breathing. After 3 days, he thought he was a puppy. He'd bark and growl, but it didn't have any hair on his back, so he'd stick his whiskers straight out. Now, my oldest brother would open the back door and let the catfish come in the house. Every time he'd get up under the table to beg for scraps, Mom would take the broom and run him in the yard. She didn't want that fish dragging her house up. So it got time for school to start. Mama told me, she said, you can't take that fish to school. You either have to chain that fish on or give that fish away. I couldn't give my fish away. That thing slept on the foot of my bed at night. So I started out the next morning going to school. That same little creek flowed across that wagon road about halfway down. They had a foot log across it. We had to go across that foot log to catch the school bus. So the next morning I was out there going to catch the bus. That catfish running right behind me. I cut me a little switch and went going to see him, ran him back to the house. I did that 3 or 4 times. I finally got out there and didn't hear my fish barking or whistle for me. Didn't ask me. I couldn't stand it. I had to go back. Got back to that log, and that catfish had tried to follow me across the log, stepped off in the creek and drowned. That's that catfish going across that log.